Good morning, Dreamweavers. Good morning, Pisces. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right into this reading for you. I've already pulled some cards. I pulled some of the some oracle cards, and we're using messages from mermaids, and the energy for your reading today is the Six of Swords. So before I get into this reading, I was feeling like you are, you know how you pick up on energy from people, right? Like you could be at work and you could leave home and go to work in a good mood and then get to work and all of a sudden you feel like you're in a bad mood. And for a long time, and maybe even now, like you don't even realize that it's the people in your energy that are projecting onto you. And I feel like you've been sailing further away from those energies. You've been, maybe you have asked for help, because we have here ask for help, free spirit, and relaxation. Okay, so I feel like you didn't you didn't always know that you were picking up on the energies of others, and that as you started to figure this out, you realized that you had to protect yourself. You had to up your protection game so that people could not project onto you. Many times that this is why it's asking for help is a good thing, right? Asking for help is great because we can't always do everything alone, but we have to be very careful about who we're asking for help from, because you don't want you want to be sure that this is someone who's trusted, that someone who is not going to project their own fears onto you, because a lot of times that's what people do. They project their fears onto you, and it's not on purpose. Like, sometimes it's, it's that conditional love thing. Like people think that they don't want you. Let's say you're getting ready to move, because I see the Six of Swords here, where you're just like putting your head down and you're just like, you're no longer paying mind to that energy, to the energy of people who are trying to keep you in fear and to keep you from stepping into the person that you're supposed to be, or stepping into your power, stepping and going after what it is that you want to go after. So I'm feeling very much, you freed yourself. I'm feeling that free spirit energy, and I feel like because of that, you're feeling more relaxed. But when I pulled these three cards out, the first thing I felt is that you used to always give help, right? Maybe unsolicited at times. You would give help to people unsolicited, and you found like your energy was drained, right? And that, or maybe that people didn't care for the help that you were giving them, or people thought that you were crazy, or that you didn't know what you were talking about. And I feel like I feel like there are people in your energy now who are watching you sail away, who are watching you be in your free spirit, in your authentic energy. And at the same time, like you're so balanced that you can be in that free spirit energy and also, doing what it is that you want to do, but also being in a place of relaxation where it's all about self-care. And this has been seriously coming up a lot for you, the self-care. And I feel this is so important for you. And obviously it is, because it keeps showing up in your readings. But I feel like there's someone or there are people who at one time maybe you tried to help and they were not having it. And now they're looking at you in this energy, and maybe some of them want to come back and ask for help, but maybe it's too late. Like you've given them what you could already, and now here's the thing, they're asking for help because they want you to do the work for them, and you can see it, but you're sailing away. You're like, no, I've done and I've told you what you need to do. Either you do it or, or you don't. Or you don't. But I love this energy. I'm gonna pull, let me see. Oh, I flipped. Actually, on the other side, I have the King of Cups, which is your energy. This is you. I'm going to put your, oh, look at this. Look what you're bringing in, the Ten of Pentacles. Right away. And with this Five of Cups here, I feel like, that Five of Cups are, again, those in your energy who would like to come back and pick up those cups that they spilled. But the thing is that sometimes people come to you, right? And they project onto you their energy, their fear, and they want you to do the work for them. And I feel like this is where what you are no longer doing. Like you're not willing, and it wouldn't do you any good anyway. It wouldn't do them any good. It didn't do them any good in the past, but and I feel like the help now that you're asking for is from Spirit. And here's the ironic thing here with Free Spirit, right? Why do they call it like having a free spirit? Because it's like you free yourself. You free yourself, and not only that, you free yourself. You free your spirit team, and you free your angels, your ancestors, those higher beings to give you the help that you need when you are authentic, when you're going with the flow, when you are relaxed. Because we always have to ask for help. One of the things that Pisces has had to learn is not to give unsolicited advice, because sometimes you have the advice, you have the knowledge, right? But just because you have the knowledge doesn't mean that someone wants it. And sometimes people will take the advice and they will keep you draining your energy. They will keep draining your energy while you are doing all the work and they are not. And then you're wondering, like, why aren't they getting better? I thought I could help them. And I feel like you are no longer doing that. And so now I feel like you are at the point in your life where you are, your help the help that people get from you has to be solicited, and they have to be willing to do the work. I'm seeing someone coming back to you without, this is coming up and we're going to pull some cards to clarify this, like without like someone who put, like, let's say someone who put those 10 swords in your back. I'm seeing them coming back and thinking they can come back and just pretend like things are the way they were. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone that wants to come back and pretend like things are the way they were. And I feel like you are, here's 7 of Wands. You're standing your ground. You're not allowing it. You have boundaries now with people. You now have boundaries with people. You are not allowing people to just come back and look at this transformation. You're in a new cycle with the 7 of Cups. You're no longer allowing sneaky links to come in. You're keeping your boundary, and you're in a whole new cycle where you are a whole new person. You're not the person that you used to be. Tell me a little bit more about this ask for help, Spirit. Ten of Swords. What did I say? I said, and the Ten of Swords is in reverse. You pulled the Ten of Swords. You pulled the 10 swords out. I told you I felt like it was someone that had put 10 swords in your back who now wants to come back and pretend like they didn't do this and just pretend like things are the way they were. But you're in a whole new cycle, standing your ground. 7-7 might be significant. 10-10. 10. Triple tens. 10-10-10. Oh, no. 10-10. Yeah. 10-10 and 7-7. You're getting this happy life, you're getting the new house, you're getting the new car, you're getting the peace that you've asked for. And it's the balance. Remember I said at the beginning, you're here as the King of Cups. You're a free spirit, but you're also relaxed. It's like you're a free spirit and you're doing those things that you need to do and you're just letting things flow. And the help that you're asking for is again from your spirit team. Someone that put 10 swords in your back and has not apologized cannot come back in and just pretend that things are the way they were, because there's a transformation here. You've moved on to a whole new cycle and you're not the same person that you used to be. Tell me about the free spirit. Tell me about the free spirit. Strength. I think this is in reverse because you're no longer forcing things. You're moving on. You've moved on out of this boredom and you're creating the life. You're creating the life that you've always wanted for yourself. But you're doing it. And it's not that you're not strong. It's that you're no longer strong-arming your way into the life that you're wanting, especially with this relaxation here and the go with the flow. You're not forcing things anymore. And which means that you're not putting on rose-colored glasses so you're not putting on the rose-colored glasses to make things what they are not. So maybe in the past, people could come back. They could do things. They could come back and you would always see the good in people. They can't do that anymore. Even if you smile with them. I'm not saying that some people you will not talk to anymore. But there will be people that are still in your energy, but you see it for what it is. You see it for what it is. You see their energy for what it is, and they're going to be met with they're going to be met with the fact that you're no longer letting people come in and tell you like, oh, we're family, we have a history together, we have this together, you know what, we should do things because we should be, you should love me because I'm your family. You should love me because, no. People are now having, you've moved on from the past. And so The past is the past, and the past is wonderful. What memories are great, but now people have to show you who they are today. And if they are not vibing with you, you're not vibing with them. Tell me about this relaxation for Pisces, Spirit. Look at you, 8 of Cups. This is you walking away. You're keeping your peace. Like you're letting it go. You're not even mad about anything. You're not even mad about the swords. You eventually you pull them out. Like you got over it and you're moving on. But see, people sometimes think because you're moving on, maybe you didn't say anything, and they see you in such a relaxed state, this happy energy. They see you so balanced, right? They see you no longer strong-arming anything, and you're not forcing anything, and they feel like this is an in, but they are mistaken, because tell me about this King of Cups, Spirit. I feel like they're mistaken. I feel like you have some air energy here. Too many. I feel like there's some King of Sword, Queen of Sword, King of Sword energy here. With this transformation. Oh my gosh, too many. Are we kidding? Come on, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Cups. How's the King of Cups dealing with the since you're the Empress? You are not getting off your throne for anyone. What did I say? King of Swords. It's at the bottom of the deck. You're on your throne and you're not getting off. You have all kinds of tricks up your, and I don't want to say tricks, but you have different energy up your sleeve that you can pull out at any time. And just because you are smiling with someone doesn't mean you have the rose-colored glasses on. Just because you're smiling with someone and you're being cordial and because you're not trying to bring karma onto yourself. Here you are on your throne, right? Enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your empire. The 10 of Pentacles here. You're living a happy life. You're relaxed, or you're bringing that happy life in. You're bringing the happy life in for yourself, and you're not letting anyone disturb your peace while you do it. Who is this person asking for help? Who is this person asking for help? Come on, 20. Who is this person asking for help, Spirit? Somebody who broke your heart. Somebody who broke your heart. And the Three of Swords doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be at work. This could be, this could be a friend. This could be a lover. And it's ironic because with the Strength card being upside down, it's like, see, when they're coming in, and they're coming in trying to play, it's like they can't see your strength. But here you are, you're the Empress, and the King of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. You are in your power. Tell me about this transformation. Tell me about this World card and this transformation for Pisces. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. You're no longer just collaborating with anyone. Tell me why the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Look, it was at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You got tired of this. You got tired of this. You got tired of being in this energy. You used, because now you're the King of Swords. It was at the bottom of the deck earlier, so that's you. You realized that it was you, that you had to transform. And so you realized that that overgiving and being in a state of unrest all the time. I always call this the unrest card, because here, right, by the time you get here, you're all bandaged up, right, praying. In reverse, it's like you're in a state of unrest, imbalance, right? And so people are wishing for this person back because you were overgiving, but surprise, they're gonna get the King of Swords. They're gonna get you in a completely different energy. You know what I feel too? I feel like in the right situation for the right person. Of course, because you're a Pisces, you could do this, but you will always make sure that you fill your cup back up. So it's not really over giving, but I feel like there might be someone in your energy that you're in the right situation, you'd be willing to overgive for. Maybe be a little bit of a martyr. But that energy is not just for anyone. When people cross your line, they try to cross your boundaries. This is what they're met with on the other side. With this new version of you. When they come and they think that they're going to pressure you, because it's like people see you in this energy and they want to collaborate with you. And you're like, no, I'm good, right? Because there was a time you wanted to you were looking for collaboration with people and you couldn't get it. It's not you being mean. It's just you realizing that you've created all this by yourself. You created this empire by yourself. You've stepped into this Empress energy all by yourself. You're not going to let anybody come take you off your throne. You are not going to let anyone come take you off your throne. You know, you've moved on. You've picked up the cups that you dropped. You're on your journey. You're on your way to your 10 of Cups. I'm surprised that hasn't fallen out. 9 of Wands is sideways. It's like, you took a look and you saw like all the burdens that you had picked up, all the, everything that you had planted, but it was like all the things you planted weren't for yourself, and you were planting things for other people that they didn't even want, that they didn't care for, that they didn't appreciate. And you started to realize that these are seeds that you could have planted for yourself. And now you're on your journey. You're on your way to do it. Look at you. You took the 9 of Wands is here. Here's the 10th wand. You took the wand, right? Even though there are all these cups here, you have a wand. There's a wand in your hand. You took your wand and you left the rest behind. You said, those are not mine. I'm out. And see what comes in for you. This is how you're manifesting your best life. This is how you're stepping into the life that you want, the victory, the celebration that you want. And yes, even though you're gonna have you're gonna have people watching you celebrate, that maybe even though you'll have people in the background cheering for you, right? But you see this man, he's on the horse all by himself. You're going to be on this horse all by yourself. And although it seems like celebratory, people are watching, but this can be kind of a lonely spot. This is a spot where you will reflect and see all the work that you had to do. So are you going to let someone come in and just and to have you do all the work? Like you've it's like you finally see the magic that other people saw in you. You finally realize that you are the magic and that you can create anything that you want in this life. The things in the things in you that people saw and took advantage of, you are now taking advantage for yourself and creating this life for yourself, this celebration. And letting go of the conflict. Like, you are not, when you see conflict coming, this is you're standing your ground. You're like, wait a minute, boundaries. Step back. This is my world. I created this world. You either come with the right energy or you don't come at all into this world. And people are going to be shocked because people are going to try you. I see it here. People are going to try you. They're going to try to come back. They're going to come back and they're going to pretend to be nice, but you see them for who they are. You're no longer letting people come in and just say, "Oh yeah, we're good friends. Remember those times we had? Yeah, we had good times, but we had bad times too." So it's not like, it's like someone who leaves a relationship, right? And they always say, like, after you leave a relationship with someone, after time passes, you forget all the bad things and you remember all the good things. And in your case, you're remembering, like, yeah, you remember the good, but you also, you're not holding any grudges, but you're not allowing anyone to come back and bring the bad back in. Anyone who hasn't done the work. And, sometimes sometimes it's just too painful, what somebody has done. It's just, they need to move on. Sometimes they just need to move on. Like, you're like, this is not your cross to carry. All right, let me pull an angel card and we're going to close this out. It's not your cross to carry. You've learned to ask for some help from your spirit team. You've learned to go to your spirit team, and then after taking all that time in hermiting, you've learned to go to your spirit team and then come back. You had to come back and ground yourself so you could continue to live your life after letting go of all the burdens, after taking out all the swords, and after all the heartache. Give me one angel number card. Pisces, please. Okay. Three, four. Oh, transition. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace a new beginning and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. Yeah, just trust it. And then progress fell out, 6, 7, 8. You are making progress and advancement toward your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. Absolutely. 6 of Wands was here. Success is within reach. The 10 of Pentacles, success. You're going to get what you want. and people are going to watch you get what you want. And and here's the thing, Pisces, they can have what they want to, but they have to do the work. You can't do it for them. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday. I forget what date, October 17, 18? Oh, October 18. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sending you love. Let's keep weaving that dream together. Bye.